Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu tempụl ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erighị anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ wepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My name is Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu n'ọrụ ifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, deep consultation, lụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche and other spiritual work. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, on Nogawa Gezio, Hour of Truth, today's topic is why you should not destroy your family Obi. Why you should not destroy your family Obi. But before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Echefukwala na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Ọktoba ka na-aga n'ihu. Ị ka nwekwara ike isonye maka na a whole month ritual is sacrifice for upliftment, breakthrough, liberation. We do it as a unit, as a group. Maka na Igbo bike. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media or in Eziokwu TV. You know why? It's not necessary. But I can tell you we have lots of testimony. We started this group rituals almost 3 years now. By next month, November, it will be exactly 3 years we started it. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make declarations upon the lives of those that join us. The friends of the temple, the children of the temple, and the members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission. Yes, we make a declaration upon their lives. You can still join anywhere you are under the sun. What is important is forward your 3 prayer requests, make token donation to the account number. On the last day of this month, we visit the water with eatable things to offer sacrifices on behalf of all. Then we come back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. I can tell you, we have lots of testimonies. Yes. One to bad, let's now proceed to today's lecture. Remember the topic of today. Why you should not destroy your family Obi. Yes. What you should be. In case of people, in case if you are among the people that don't understand what Obi is or that. Obi is a structure normally built. It has been in existence from the ancient time. It is a resting place. It's like a structure normally built for ancestors as a meeting point, as a place that they will always convene to discuss for the well-being of the family. So your ancestors normally have abort where you normally build a place for them so that for them to have a sense of belonging. It will always be a meeting place, even for the dead and the living. So, on no account should you ever dream or even carry it out to destroy that obi. Believe in me. Once you destroy your obi, you will be destroyed. I can tell you some families are suffering today because out of ignorance, someone misled them. Makana eriri her front and back. They went ahead and destroyed this particular structure built from the chair. Let me tell you one of the principles. I keep saying it. People normally run into challenges of life because of ignorance. You should stop drinking paracetamol in another person's headache. Sometimes you are the architect of your problem. You brought problem to yourself. What does not concern you? Let me explain it a little bit for you to understand it. For those of you that have been following me, I normally like to cite examples. Why I normally do it is to carry everybody along. The knowledgeable ones, the exposed ones, and the upcoming ones, the new seekers. If actually seeking for the truth, keep following me, keep listening to my messages, believe in me, you will learn a lot that will change your life. Because if you don't know, you remain a slave. But if you know, you become a master. Hosea 4:6 says, and I quote, "My people are suffering because of lack of knowledge and vision." If you are not knowledgeable, you will never understand how things work. You must be knowledgeable. You must have the clear vision, the knowledge, the wisdom to apply those principles of life. Most families are in shambles because of what they have done wrong and the consequences. There's nemesis to everything. And I have told you in my previous lectures that any action has equal reactions. Galatians 6:7 says, and I quote, "God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow, so shall you do." So one of the problems why I'm warning you never to be part of that ignorant people that will ever thought of destroying their family obi. If you have done that already, believe in me, your family need restitution, restoration, because you don't understand the magnitude of what you have done. Yes, let me tell you one thing you don't know in creation. Building an altar is not onecho. Some people has the wish, but they are not permitted in creation to carry out such noble act. Building an altar is not easy. It's not onecho, it's not by wish. I will tell you a story of David. Remember, David was a chosen one. Remember. You remember the story in the book of Samuel. How David was chosen. He was the youngest among his brothers. But he was chosen to be the king of his people, to rule them in all sincerity. But along the line, David deviated. In the Bible story, David is regarded as apple of the God's eyes. Chukwuokike loves him. Know that about that. During his reign, he tried his best, and there is relatively peace in the land. But along the line, you know what? Once human being is involved, sometimes we allow our flesh to override us. So Moses did the wrong thing because he deviated from the calling to be the shepherd, to look after the sheep entrusted to him. But David, ọ tara ọkpụkpụ a nyabara ya n'olu. He killed one of his sheep. Yes. Onye o kwesịrị ilekọta anya because of lust, what lust can do. And by so doing, he saw his hands. And because he saw his hands in blood, and by sleeping with somebody's wife, he was disqualified to carry out that noble act of establishing altar. And remember, David, during his reign, volunteered to build temple for Chukwokike, and he was asked not to. That his hands were soiled in blood, that he was not the one that will build that temple. Later, his son Solomon was allowed to build the temple. So building an altar is not only chore, it's not by wish. Some people wanted to, but they were never permitted. You know why I'm saying so? That your ancestors established family altar is by grace. Because establishing that family altar could be a reason why the person was created. Could be one of the reasons why the person was called. So, but most of you, after your grandfather have installed that altar, which Obindiche is one of them. Remember, anywhere they build Obindiche, there is a four that accompany that will be. Anywhere add on more, there is a funding chair. All the family be teacher, every family has theirs. And when you can walk for now, and when you can walk for will be the chair. And what to do here, but at that open the chair actually rely on. So what am I saying? All that altar webe nne nna nna gị ha kwubiri okwu n'aha Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile wee kpọkuo Chukwu Okike na ndị nna nna. Ọ na ịmarọ na ọtụtụ ihe na-eso gị na bloodline gị, thread of bloodline from the mother side and from the father side to the 5th generation downwards. As I am standing now, let me explain it the way you understand it. As I'm standing now, I'm carrying the genetic blood of my ancestors, at least to the 15th generation, from the mother side and from the father side. Yes. So, ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị na what Igbo adịghị says, onye maara nna ya maara ndị Igbo. He who knows his father knows his ancestors, because his father is a representative of the ancestors. Your ancestors was permitted by Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile. Gave them the wisdom, gave them the long life to carry out that such noble act of erecting an altar. And you, an ignorant fellow, you wake up one day and carry some of those ofeke, ignorant people, and they went to your family land and start destroying you. Do you know what you are doing at all? Do you know what you did? Do you know the consequence that follows it? Let me tell you one thing you don't know. Because I always say that what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. Let me tell you what will happen to you. Once you destroy an altar, you'll be destroyed. Yes. In creation, in creation, put me anywhere. You are not permitted to destroy what you cannot create. What we cannot create is beyond you. So for that reason, you are not permitted to destroy it. That is one of the principles that governs this universe. That's why you are not permitted to kill fellow human being, because you cannot create human being. Yes, you cannot create, so you are not permitted to destroy it. The same way, those ancient altars, you are not permitted to destroy it because you are not the one that created them. They are there for a purpose. And those family Obi is not responsible for your predicament, except you went on your own to destroy them. Now, what will affect you is because any action has equal reaction. That dastardly act you committed by destroying a second stuff that is beyond you. That if I will borrow word from the church people, they call it sacrilege. Sacrilegious act. Destroying Hedium. Don't you even know that will be your family will be? Yeah, that family structure. We who know today, what makes you people think? Don't you? So whenever you destroy it, the consequence of destroying what you cannot create is what will be dealing with you. Yes, it's a sacrilege. You are not the one that did it. If for any reason, let me advise you. Anybody that is advising you to go and destroy your family will want to destroy you finally. Once you destroy the family Obi, the spirits, yes, their end will destroy you. Because he who first anti-infected firewood invite lizard to his house. You are not permitted to destroy those altars. Because those altars is not your problem. But you can fall into problem if you ever destroy those altars. Those altars is not your problem. So if you are not interested in receiving blessings that flows to the members of the family from the altar, just disassociate yourself by not going there. Don't ever go there. Then don't destroy anything there. Do as right. But once, for any reason, you go there and destroy it, believe in me, you will attract the anger of the gods. I will tell you the fact. Never you for any reason go there to destroy anything, because you will be destroyed. Let me remind you, you parents, always tell your children why they should not go and destroy sacred altars. Because if you destroy those sacred altars, you will be destroyed. Anybody that ever tried can never remain the same. It happens in my own clan. I remember when I was a little boy, there is this particular Obi in my clan. Yes. This particular Obi is our own Obi. That is my own clan Obi. Because no even nukuna. Even nukuna yisi. Eba yisi we basama. The last Eze-Ana in my clan is from there. Eze-Ana. I remember those days when I was a little boy. Every Christmas, I normally visit him in Dubi. That time, I don't even know that this call of a thing is they are getting me prepared. That time, I was still a member of Catholic Charismatic then. But the one thing is fact, because I was a preacher. Even when I was still at age of 18, 19, I have started preaching. Yes. In fact, when I was at 21, I'm already giving lectures in the diocese. Yes, during annual seminars and whatever. And even our monthly seminar retreats, we normally do then back then in Immaculate Heart, Fegi, on it. For those of you that know the place. I started so early in life. So that time I used to, for the fact that I'm a speaker, I used to do some research. So on this particular Xmas, on my own, I went to this my grandfather then, and I visited him. I normally come with gifts. I will give him gifts. So after greeting him, I will begin to ask him some questions. What I learned from him then is one of the things that is helping me today. But as spirit works, I don't know that there is a reason why I was directed to him to learn one or two. Then I visited him, believe in me. Because my own father, my own direct father now, then was a Christian. So I couldn't learn much from him as a Christian. Though he normally tell me one or two concerning not done about he's a Christian. So this my Naochie, that's my father. Yes, from Ebo Biaede. I visited him on this particular day. I asked him that I would like to know what is called Ofo. That I want to see Ofo physically. He's the one that showed me Ofo for the first time. He now told me that this is Ofo. Show me small Ofo. This kind of Ofo. Show me this. Tell me that this one is Akano Ofo. The one somebody can use maybe as a personal listen. But he now told me that there is another bigger Ofo. That is Morogo Ofo. That Morogo Ofo can stay for decades. Yes. Then, if it's properly kept and maintained. But Akano Ofo can destroy within years because it's the branches. Ofo normally fell on their own. Nature normally breaking them. Yes. So he showed me that one, saying that this one is in Borogo, Akano Ofo. Show me the Borogo Ofo. At the same time, he told me that my own father's brother, elder brother to my own father, that he then is getting weaker and weaker. He told me that he already called my own uncle, my father's elder brother, who is next in line. I already called him and told him to get prepared so that he will become the Akaji of our village deity, Olas. He even pointed at the Ofo in the Opa. There's about me about English, but in Ebola we call it Opa, big Opa. That Opa is where he normally put that Ofo, the main Ofo for the deity. He told me that he's no longer becoming stronger to be going to that crossing road to go where the RC is. So, but the rest is the story. But what I want to tell you that this man showed me everything. But at the time, his first son, that time he was a rich man then. Those people that normally use annual charismatic week, those days. Remember those days now they normally do Orifte for Christ and all those things. I know many towns did something. On a very faithful day, this his son went there and destroyed everything that destroyed will be today as we speak. That his son fought for the church, for the caliphate to be precise. But today, because because of that singular destruction of that will be today, the Catholic Church not even are not even allowing him to enter the Catholic Church. So it's like outcast in the Catholic, which he defended then back then, because I had the Chelsea. He's no longer acting normally. So because he destroyed the Obi. You are not permitted to destroy Obi the chair. Once you destroy it, they will destroy you. Let me tell you what happened. Some family have done that in the past by inviting an Ofeke pastor to come and in the name of one and always known, destroy their family Obi, set everything upon ablaze. Most family that does that is either somebody became mad or became shiko or acting abnormal, or the richest person, the person that's supposed to be someone in that family, will be taken away. The person will pass on. The family will begin to experience some tragedies that will even marvel them. So never on your own. And sometimes when the nemesis begins, some people will begin to blame either one uncle, blaming anything. No. Because he destroyed what makes that family tick, what makes that family great. Yes. Building Obi is not one nature. And when that Obi was destroyed, and when I finally came back to my senses, Eze-Ana, I felt bad that that particular our Obi, our ancestral Obi, was destroyed. And I prayed to ancestors, pleaded with them, that they should bless me, give me the resources, what it takes. And I promised them that if they will bless me, let me be comfortable and have the what it takes, the financial capacity, that I'm going to build a modern Obi for them. Believe in me, I asked them to bless me within the shortest period of months. Under 1 year, they did it. And in appreciation and to fulfill my pledge to them, because I pledged them that if they did one or two things for me, and they did it. And as we speak now, I built the modern Obi in my house to accommodate all my ancestors that was deserted during those dark era when that Obi was destroyed. I prayed to them and they had my voice. So I prayed to them, I tell them, I want you people to do me a favor, give me one or two. That in appreciation that I will build it. And they did it and I fulfilled my promise. On the day of installation, I prayed and installed this maize in the chair. Every 1st of January, we normally offer sacrifice there to thank them, because that particular 1st of January has become ancestral day. So if for any reason, never you engage in any form of destroying family Obi, never you try it. Because believe in me, once you try it and destroy it, they will destroy you. Let me tell you what is Ndiichie. Maybe you don't know your ancestors. The Ndiichie and another here is the worthy ancestors. The church people normally call them saints. But it's Ndiichie when Nagika assembling point, something that is equivalent to national assembly, where your ancestors normally come from time to time to rest and discuss about the well-being of your family. That is what you destroy. Believe in me, if you have destroyed your family, is among those people that family that destroy you, I will advise you to go and build it back. If your family want to restore the offer that follows the Obi, chat me, I will help your family to restore that. If your family is sincerely sorry and want to rebuild what you have destroyed, believe in me, if you refuse to rebuild it, nothing will stand in that family. Let me tell you, let me tell you what you don't know. If you see every city, you see every clan has in the chair the spiritual entities that take care of that particular clan, village, or city, or even country. So anytime you, for any reason, destroy their meeting point, what it means is that there is no longer a meeting point for the elders, the saints, to discuss where they will be always meet and gather. to discuss about the well-being. It's like destroying the National Assembly building. If for any reason the National Assembly building in Abuja, the three arm zone, destroy it where the Senate and House of Representatives normally sit to make laws and pass bills, then the whole thing is a shambles. So warn your children never to destroy family Obi. If you are not interested, move, go as right, do as right. I have warned you for the second time. Let me tell you what you don't know. Do you know that there is ancestors and lineage in every town? Maybe you are living in town, maybe you are living abroad. Don't you know there is lineage of that particular town or city you are living in? Don't you know? Do you know now if you are at peace with your own ancestors back home and you tell them, lineage, tell them that I'm going to America or I'm going to so city in Lagos. I want to be favored. You tell them why you are going to Lagos. Tell them that why you are going to Lagos is for good. Tell them to help you, to entrust you to makers and shakers of that particular town you are going to. Tell them that you want goodies from that town to follow you back home. Tell them why you want them to support you and why you want their blessings. Believe in me. If you do all this, believe in me, they will follow you and they will conquer in that particular time. Because one Igbo adage says, now one near the war, they do about. If your father sends you, on this particular case, your fathers sent you, your ancestors. They are sending you with their fatherly blessings. They are the one that will do contact. They will do contact that place you are going. But once you are disrespectful, you destroy their abode. Believe in me, even matter. Even what I can prodigal son, what I can believe in me, they will not introduce you because you are ashamed. They shame them. Let me give you an example now. If for any reason now, a son of mine want to go to America, I have friends, if I'm sure that he will not bring disappointment and shame to my personality. I have some of friends well wishers living there. And I would say, please, oh, my son is coming. Please, if you have any help you can give, render to him, please do for my sake. Believe in me, once the person is touching the land of America, somebody will come to the airport and pick him up. Somebody will house him. Somebody will help him to secure a job for my sake. So he will not use somebody that his father has the contact to compare somebody that he doesn't know anybody, no relative, no lineage whatsoever, that just went to America. I'm not saying that person will not succeed, but it will not be easy. Because with contact, 50% of your problem has been solved. Because your ancestors, if you are at peace with them and they are well placed in you, they will do the contact, linking you with the ancestors of those towns you are going to, telling them that our son, in whom we are well pleased, is coming. Please give him all the necessary help he needs. So you can see the reason why you are suffering. The reason why you are suffering is that you are disrespectful to their root forces. They are backbone, they see what you cannot see. But as a human being, you are saying you don't see beyond their nose, right? Yes, he did them. But your ancestor, the word ancestor, the sense for your lineage, is seeing what you cannot see. Why can't you build personal relations? So let me run up. If you are one of the people that destroy the family, you would also reach. Begin restitution now. Don't defy it. Enough is enough. For your own well-being. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, chat me. Remember family Obi, there is no need of telling you the construction of family Obi. Family Obi has a structure. The way it is structured has a reason. Let me stop here. If you have any question to today's lecture, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number remains 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243871. 0813 8243871. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egboro ji eji wee chụ aja mechaa na ọ ya ekwu ome. May the blessings of Chukwu nke pụrụ ime ihe niile be with us and abide with us now and forevermore. Ka emesịanụ. Good morning, viewers all over the world. As you all know, Ordinary Igbo has come to stay. We are calling each and every one of you to come back here to your roots. You know why? Igbos, we have left behind them what made us great. Do you know why we are not asking the Yorubas, the Hausas? You will never see them calling their people to come back to their roots. You know why? They never left. You can never see a top preacher, be it any of them, mention those top ones. They can never come on social media or anywhere to talk down on their traditional culture. You will never see them where they will go and start destroying their obi, Ndichie, Okumoshirais. You will never see them. It's only in Igbo land. You will see some of the misguided people talking and looking down on Ihajidi. Especially, remember the other video that went viral, one Mr. Timothy asking us, what did they achieve? They achieved a lot. Christopher Columbus, America, celebrating him today because he's just a pathfinder. Our ancestors did a lot. They are the ones that secured our way where we are living now. They did a lot. During their time, nothing like orthopedic, their own orthopedic. Medication, foods, and rest of them, all the things, even how to build house, they developed it. If you are asking me what our own ancestors did, is the same thing the ancestors of other people like Nigeria, America, and the rest of them. Alexander the Great, the fathers of the Great Britain, the pathfinder. Some people are asking our ancestors, what did they build? They did not build a helicopter. It's their children, this generation, that built a helicopter, not their ancestors. So if you are asking me the generation that failed, I would say it's our own generation. You, your father generation. Yes. It's the descendants of our ancestors that failed, this generation, including me and you. Because those modern amenities you are seeing abroad that we are saying our ancestors, what did they achieve? Is developed by modern people nowadays, not their ancestors. So listen to this young lady and you agree with me. Remove sentiments. Watch this video with open mind and it shall be well with you. You will learn a lot. Thank you.